Sam and I loved doing magic tricks. We would get together and practice various tricks and whatnot all throughout high school. It was merely a hobby for me, as my skill was a little mediocre, but Sam was an expert. He could do the quickest sleight of hand, making objects appear to vanish in thin air. He taught me how to do so without long sleeves. However, I could never master it. He had several tricks I could not even fathom, such as changing the color of a sheet of paper with a washcloth. He always told me he wanted to do it for a living, and I could see it happening. He was a genius. Come college, we ended up separating. The visits we planned began getting further apart, mostly because of his drug use. I loved Sam, yet I could tell our lives were going in two separate directions. On the day he called me, when I was in our hometown asking if he could crash at my parents' place, I jumped to the occasion. It had been a good 6 months since we last hung out, and part of me felt like this would be the last time. I can't explain it. I just knew. He hugged me once we met in my parents' driveway. My, had he changed. He was still his jolly old self, but had definitely packed on a few more pounds. Since my parents were out for the weekend, we set about playing video games and smoking weed, just like old times. Fast forward a few hours, we were talking about magic. The whole night was like he had never left, yet something was off. I couldn't put my finger on it. In the middle of showing me a trick with handcuffs, my cell phone rang. The handcuffs were on my hands to the front, so I was able to answer, albeit with a little difficulty. "Morgan, are you okay?" It was my dad. He sounded exasperated. "Yeah, Dad, I'm fine. What's wrong?" I said, walking into my bathroom for a little privacy. "Is Sam there with you?" He demanded the information, as if time was of the essence. "Yes, Dad, he's okay too. Are you okay?" A long pause. "Honey, I want you to lock yourself inside whatever room you can. Now, they found Sam's roommate dead. They have reason to believe it was Sam. They found her in handcuffs."